But with Scotland's World Cup qualification qualifiers group, that is Austria, FAROE Islands and Moldova. The easiest team in the group is FAROE Islands in my opinion, and the hardest team is obviously Austria. Scotland do play Austria later in real life in the World Cup qualifiers at Hampden on match day 1. Predictions in the chat please. I'm going with a 2-1 win for Scotland in that game because I think Scotland have confidence in them this summer coming. We also have this summer though, we do have Euro group stage matches this summer. We have Croatia, England and Czech Republic. I think we'll beat Czech Republic, draw with Croatia and lose to England, but never anything could happen. But you never know. But here we go, we are ready for games in these Euros with myself as commentator. But look at this guys, I've not played Euros for months. I've not played it since the middle of November, so we've got a lot of slick to do, but at 6 PM we're heading out and playing FIFA 21 marquee matchups. We'll be out then, but guys, it's time and time again. My team in real life, though, Kilmarnock, are off the bottom as well. So guys, first group game is against Moldova. Predictions please. I think a 3-0 win for Scotland, especially with the squad I've announced. Lyndon Dykes is going to be striker. Kevin Nesbitt will be back up to him. Stephen O'Donnell, good to see you back, my boy. Billy Gilmore, I am going to try and get him involved. Actually, yes, I'm going to play McTominay at centre back and play Billy Gilmore with Callum McGregor. In central midfield, Robertson's now in A5, but Robertson looks absolutely vile and looks like he's going to win the games for us. Forrest Christian McGinn there behind Lyndon Dykes with David Marshall on goal. Alright guys, this is on the general settings. But what a team I put out there today. I'm pretending obviously to be Steve Clark. I'm just hoping they'll do it. We're in our away kit, they're in their home kit. Honestly, I'm searching up the kits. I like our home kits to be in for tonight. But McTominay is warmed up and ready for central defending. The commentator thing is off, so because I am the commentator obviously. Prediction chat please, I think a 3-0 win over Moldova. I think we'll absolutely thrash them. It depends where the game is. It might be at Hampden in Scotland, you never know. Wish Hampden was in this game honestly. I'm glad Kevin Nesbitt's been called up. He might play for Hibs, but I really like him and I give Hibs so much respect. On their kit it says, thank you NHS. So it's in Rome, that means it is in Italy. I've been to Rome myself. We're up against Moldova, Scotland, Moldova. It means the other group game is FAROE Islands versus Austria. It'll be either us or Austria to finish top of the group. But we are gutting to start positively. We've got to. With David Marshall on the play first of man Lyndon Dykes. It's working out. The warm sunshine has been greeted by the fans. Scotland. It's time for national anthems. Most of the fans in the stadium are blue and white for Scotland. There's Moldova. Their players look kind of small, except from their number 19 and their goalkeeper. There's our team. We're not doing a huddle as we've got the players all ready and warmed up and dressed up. But So for my first selection, I really am glad to play Lyndon Dykes, Billy Gilmore. It's good to select him and Stephen O'Donnell as well. Scott McTominay is playing in central defence, so I think him and McKenna will do what they can this afternoon. No Stuart Finlay since he's left Kilmarnock. Incredibly, Moldova, I don't know anything about them, and I don't even know any of their players. They're playing a standard 4-4-2. Can we start bright? It's got to be Brighton start. McTominay gets it from McKenna. McTominay to O'Donnell. The warm sunshine keeping the ball alive. Here's Ryan Christie. Look at this, guys. No losing the ball yet. That's a really good move. And Ryan Christie. Just wide from Ryan Christie. But guys, a very, very bright start from Scotland. Ryan Christie could have made that 1-0, he ran in behind, I can't believe he got clean for a goal, he just hit it just wide. Put too much power on it, but the Celtic man who plays in Celtic in Glasgow really knows his captain. Scott Brown is watching in the stands as the new player coach of Aberdeen. He is set to join Aberdeen at the end of the season, guys. Stephen Glass has already been appointed as Aberdeen manager after Derek McInnes and Ross Docherty left weeks ago. Nice passing move. Here's O'Donnell. He's looked for Christie. It's an actual great pass. It's a great pass out to Christie from O'Donnell, but Christie loses it. It's really how O'Donnell's got a bit of experience back in him. He's really fighting well for Motherwell at the moment to get them to survive in the Premiership, so he is vital for them. Christie to Lyndon Dykes. Christie looked to set up Lyndon Dykes. Our passing's been not too bad at all. We lost the ball about 3 or 4 times, but that's okay. And we win it once again defensively wise. McTominay, O'Donnell, Christie for John McGinn. Lyndon Dykes forces it wide for James Forrest. Here's Forrest. Robertson's with him. And then here is Robertson. John McGinn! Just wide from Super John McGinn. Robertson with a cracking ball in. We've really dominated Moldova. They just can't deal with us. We have players queuing up in the middle. It's Robertson. And John McGinn heads just wide. These players all know they've got to be Scotland internationalists and not boring old-fashioned ones. Scotland's Kenny Dalglish is watching in the stand tonight. Christie to Billy Gilmore. He finds John McGinn, but John McGinn loses it. And Moldova, they're on the break, but McTominay's supposed to be marking in the middle, but he isn't. And David Marshall, thank God he didn't have to deal with that. There's a goal kick has been awarded by the officials. Moldova are probably complaining that a touch came off McKenna, but in my view it didn't. Here's O'Donnell. Christie for John McGinn, who returns it to Ryan Christie. John McGinn left it, looking for the thing to go towards Lyndon Dykes. Lyndon Dykes gets really tired and is really poor. Kevin Nesbitt can get involved. Robertson to Lyndon Dykes. John McGinn through ball. Lyndon Dykes! Well done! And Lyndon Dykes strikes our first goal of these Euros. Lyndon Dykes is well and truly a Scotland internationalist. Glory! And Steve Clark's Tartan Army are very impressed with the start. Moldova couldn't give us out for long, but we know who done it. Again, with a supremacist John McGinn to Lyndon Dykes, who makes it 1-0. Lyndon Dykes, the former Livingston man, who played for Queen's Park Rangers in England, really gives us a 1-0 lead over half-time. At half-time, it's Scotland 1, Moldova 0, as we really deserve that goal. There's the goal man, number 9, Lyndon Dykes. Kevin Nesbitt is warming up, still on the bench. Very, very good indeed. Towards the end of that first half, Lyndon Dykes is happy he's got himself a goal. But can we get a second to score to win? The referee awarded the goal. The goal has been awarded as the Lyndon Dykes remain well on. So an unlucky turn from them there. Robertson, David Marshall, and he knows it's going to be. As I wouldn't be surprised if David Marshall is playing for Scotland this evening, or Craig Gordon. Gilmore to John McGinn. Don't know why Lyndon Dykes pulls off to the wide front. Here's Ryan Christie, who returns it to Lyndon Dykes. And John McGinn sips it through. Forrest! Oh my goodness! Forrest somehow got that all the way through. It's 2-0 Scotland. And James Forrest, McGinn with another assist this evening. The team have worked enough tonight. I think it's super Scotland. And the Tartan Army are on for Steve Clark's era to never end. McGinn with a superb assist. Forrest got a shot away, thank goodness, in the end. And Moldova's keeper just didn't do nothing. Not even a Moldova player tried to get a block in on James Forrest. Or a shot. because it was far too powerful into the top right hand corner, and James Forrest will get his goal. Billy Gilmore there in the background as well, as he's delighted him and Callum McGregor in midfield. The long ball, not on by McKenna. The back four are all up against nothing tonight. McKenna, it's lost by Scott McKenna, the former Aberdeen man. And Dover, they hit the shot, but it's just wide of David Marshall's goal. Marshall's glad that went wide. Who's never watching, please subscribe and you also comment below who you are. But it is Scotland 2, Moldova 0, and it's going very good for Scotland's Lyndon Dykes and James Forrest with goals. Going to bring on Ryan Jack for Callum McGregor. Also going to bring on... Bring off Lyndon Dykes and bring on Kevin Nesbitt. Nesbitt, the Hibs striker, is going to come on for his first ever Scotland appearance. On comes Kevin Nesbitt, good to get him involved this tournament. For David Marshall! As we know, the back four must stay the same. Robertson, Billy Gilmore now. Oh, for Nesbitt, for John McGinn. Nesbitt now, out to Christie. It's a corner kick to Scotland. It's Robertson to swing one in. It's a deep ball. John McGinn heads it down, I think he did, I don't know, I can't remember. Forrest, Jack, Robertson, unlucky from Nesbitt, and John McGinn hits an effort but it's deflected out for a corner, but unlucky for Kevin Nesbitt. Nesbitt was really unlucky there this evening. Robertson all whipping the corner. It's a deep delivery this time. Christie almost won it there. Guys, this is my friend Blair Crook, shout out to him. Go and follow Ayrshire Blues on the Twitch. That's his Twitch channel. Kevin Nesbitt to Ryan Jack. Jack Forrest! Forrest could have had all the time on his own there. He was all alone in the middle. He really pulled away from his marker. But he couldn't get his second goal of the afternoon / evening. And Moldova. They've finally beaten David Marshall. Marshall's been beaten, but it doesn't really matter. It's only really a consolation. It's only really a consolation for them. They really are glad they've got to go back. Moldova has scored a goal in the 90th minutes. But time is running out. We need another goal. The controller just died. It's alright, we'll get it back, don't worry. Here we are, that's it guys. Here's Billy Gilmore. For Ryan Christie. For John McGinn. Back for Ryan Christie. Who's in behind now? Christie! Good effort, good save. It's a corner later on, but really had his dominant performance has been. I know we've considered a goal, but we have really still played really well attacking wise. Robertson takes it short, and here's Kevin Nesbitt. Back out to Robertson. Robertson, players calling for it in the middle, including John McGinn. It's way by Moldova. And James Forrest trying to strike it, it's up for a corner, but the whistle is blown. It's a 2-1 win. It's a 2-1 win for Scotland. Great start to the group. Man of match, Lyndon Dykes. Oldest in my opinion. John McGinn should have been man of the match though, but really hard. He got a goal in the 90th minute because of a deflection. It really is unlucky to concede, but it doesn't matter. The other group game finishes 4-2 to Austria, so they are second in the group. We are second in the group. We are looking confident at the moment. Next group game is against Faroe Islands, so it means there'll be a battle between us and Austria to finish top of the group. Guys, there is only going to be 2 changes today. Ryan Jack is going to be in over Callum McGregor, and also in central defence, McTominay on the bench, while John Suter comes in. As we're hoping this team will really work hard without conceding goals against Faroe Islands, who did score twice against Austria, so give them a bit of credit, please. The guys at the Killer Gamer YT, a video has went nearly viral. At Killer Gamer YouTube, the Twitch account, there's been a video almost going viral. There's I've uploaded one video on it. I'm showing them 3 likes, but it's nearly got 500 views, and that is a very good start to the TikTok of that. But there's our players and their players. I don't know much about Faroe Islands. I've never been in life on holiday. It's pretty nice apparently, because it's a very nice place. Olsen, the striker, I know him, but I do know Gunnar Nielsen in goal. He used to play for MOLDOVA. The team selection I went with is only 2 changes. Ryan Jack and John Suter in, while McTominay and Callum McGregor dropped to the bench. But Ryan Jack is a Rangers player, and he is a champion, of course, so far. Can we continue this fine start? Let's go. Faroe Islands are dominating already. Oh my, they don't look like they look like they're going to score. Good clearance, good defending wise. Can we make Forrest make a wee run? A big run. We need him to make a big run on the left this evening. Billy Gilmore loses it and claims for a foul. Play on, but Billy Gilmore wins it back. Oh, and John McGinn has been shocking all evening so far. Brilliant against MOLDOVA. They beat Austria tonight to be a shock. To be a shock if Faroe Islands beat. Faroe Islands have the first shot, but it's saved well by David Marshall, and he knows David Marshall. David Marshall, and David Marshall saves. Faroe Islands looking to take the short corner. And they do it in, thank goodness they don't. Whip it in. Oh goodness, guys. There's got to be shooting. Oh Jesus, guys, they've got big bodies in the box. Look at them. Look at their big tall man in the middle. Oh, it's going back to him. Oh, down he goes. Penalty. John McGinn with a mistake that he didn't need to make. Oh, that's dirty. David Marshall. And David Marshall is no longer a hero. David Marshall couldn't save it. But David Marshall just stayed it down the middle while he tucked it down the corner. David Marshall, I'm furious at him. Faroe Islands are leading against Scotland. Ryan Jack to John McGinn, who I'm really shocked with tonight. Been really poor. Billy Gilmore to Christie. Now John McGinn, who lays it back out for Christie. Lyndon Dykes, man, what are you doing? Trying to win yourself a penalty? But Lyndon Dykes receives a yellow card for tripping that defender who didn't even have the ball. It's a harsh booking from Willie Cullum. Willie Cullum can't believe he's managing a game of his own country as well, giving away a booking. Oh, come on! Maybe, Alex, maybe. But Faroe Islands have a free kick in their own half. Some more offside. We need to be careful. We need to defend. Billy Gilmore, you're on a great ground of weakening at Premier League club Chelsea. So why are you doing poor? Robertson away, good clearance for Ryan Jack. Now we can break impossible. Lyndon Dykes is going to be there for Christie. Well done. It's a nice move. They're continuing to counter-attack together, the attackers. Owen Christie. I will back for somebody up point. Faroe Islands have a corner. There's still 2 minutes of added on time left to play. They get a second, it'll be all over for us probably. And it's half time, we are 1 down. Gonna have after team talk at the break. We've not been ourselves this evening. Team talk at the break will happen now. But since this team talk, I am going to switch to front two. John McGinn, honestly, I am still going to play you. Ryan Jack, you've been kind of awful today. John McGinn back in midfield now, and Kevin Nesbitt is going to lead the line. Just ahead of Lyndon Dykes for the second period. So it means up in the second period, Nesbitt and Dykes are up front together. Blair, thank you for inviting me to stream. I'll watch it later, or in a little bit, but I can't because I am streaming. Robertson. Maybe a front two will do us. Nesbitt. Lyndon Dykes is all alone there as well. Lyndon Dykes. Oh, see, that's a good move from having a front two, but it's really poor effort from Lyndon Dykes. Kevin Nesbitt has tried to lay it off to his strike partner, and then look at Lyndon Dykes, not even enough power behind that. The moment Kevin Nesbitt believes in himself. Followed by Billy Gilmore, he's been brilliant this evening. Oh, Nesbitt, Lyndon Dykes, there's no way he can miss. Lyndon Dykes, well done! Maybe a 4-4-2 switch for the second half would work, and it is working. Billy Gilmore is the man that's made that happen. He won it for Kevin Nesbitt to Lyndon Dykes, who gets 2 goals in 2 group games. Lyndon Dykes is superb. He's been yellow carded tonight as well, but the referee will continue. Forrest, Scotland again. There's no way pushing forward. Nesbitt's in the middle. Nesbitt, great save, unlocking the rebound. Good move between Forrest, Dykes and Nesbitt, really good from the Scotland squad. It's really hard, the Scotland squad is constantly putting pressure on Faroe Islands. We have got to take our chances when they come. The long ball. Oh! What are you trying, buddy? For David Marshall! Is this really our Scotland team? Gilmore. Oh, that's a good pass in the end. Nesbitt to Lyndon Dykes. He's complaining as fuck. He said he was fouled by the fucking bastard. Don't worry, guys, I'm allowed to swear him in the stream, because it is my stream. Remember, I am the content curator. Here comes Ryan Christie. It's a kind of poor touch in there, but he's still got it. Gilmore. Dykes was fouled. It's a free kick. Bring off John McGinn and bring on McTominay in midfield. McTominay was in the starting level last time out in the defence. Ryan Christie. He could go for this himself. He almost tried to go for it. Forrest. Robertson. Unlucky Robertson, the foul's been awarded to Scotland. Play on, says this ref. O'Donnell. To look for Ryan Christie there. Faroe Islands Right now they seem to be hanging on to 1-1 draw. We don't want 1-1, we want the winner. Dykes to Nesbitt. And Dykes. I don't know if he's been second yellow down the red. The referee's told Dykes just be careful since he's on a booking already, but he has been on a booking for a while. Robertson. Forrest. Dykes. Nesbitt with the foul. The referee should have just played on. Time is running out for the Scotland win. Christie. McTominay. A good through ball would be nice from Billy Gilmore. Nesbitt. Lyndon Dykes. Up for Kevin Nesbitt. Nesbitt! Good save by the goalkeeper. There's still a minute to go. It's really how we looked like we could win. We have to take this short corner. Robertson. Billy Gilmore is furious with that, and a 1-1 draw against FAROE Islands. We have to win against Austria there, and the team have really worked hard since that equaliser. Really hard, they've got headbutting. David Marshall! David Marshall! And Austria have won 4-1, so they will top the group in the end. If they win against us, we win, we will go top by a point. Now we've got Austria predictions, please guys. I think a draw or a win for Scotland, the way we played in that last second half period. Oh yes, it was good. So guys, tonight I'm going to play Ryan Jack. I'm going to drop him to the bench, as I want to involve Kevin Nesbitt to start up front with Lyndon Dykes. Ryan Fraser is also going to get the opportunity to play. Also today, Kieran Tierney is in at right back, as we're also hoping that McDonald's rest to get a rest out. Billy Gilmore is also starting. Come on, Scotland! We're in a away kit. Why? Because I want to be in it. Come on, Scotland. But it's in Munich, it's at Bayern Munich Stadium in Germany. We've got to take on Austria. We've been against Austria, we top the group. If we lose, we could go out, you never know. But Nesbitt, he's happy to be up front with Lyndon Dykes. I hope they too will both be up front tonight in real life against Austria. Tierney. Christie. Nesbitt. Oh my goodness. This front two could work superbly. And Dykes! Almost an early goal for Dykes. And Nesbitt. Nesbitt goes down! He's not furious at Bobby Madden. Bobby Madden's furious at Scotland players on the black and red boots. Gilmore. Well done, you know Austria's hard. You've got to do really well tonight. That's the boys. The boys' job is to continue this fine game. On Ryan Fraser. Ryan Fraser's in while James Forrest sits on the bench. Concert to place for Hertfordshire now in the Scottish Championship, but is heading back to the Premiership at the moment, since they're well securing the Championship title in the next few weeks, I hope. And Ryan Fraser's in behind. Here's Ryan Fraser. Ryan Fraser deflected behind, and it's a corner kick to Scotland. It's been positive from Scotland. No shots on Marshall yet for Austria, who are really no testing our defence. And they clear it, but is it going to go in? Hope to God if they get a shot it goes wide, or just gets on target, but Marshall parries it and saves it somewhere else safe. It's really hard here, looking dangerous Austria. They've started to got 2 of wins out of 2. We started with a win and a draw. Well done McKenna, down he goes, the referee disagrees. Play on, Fraser. Oh my goodness, it's time to shine. Fraser lost the ball in midfield, and Austria, they still got bodies forward. Look at this. On McKenna. It's only him to beat. And McKenna makes that go into Marshall's arms. It's really held on from Scotland. Robertson. Fraser. Dykes. Out for Ryan Fraser. Nesbitt's in the middle. But Kevin Nesbitt knows his broken ankle. Could recover. Robertson's been beaten. So there's John McGinn and Billy Gilmore. And Robertson! That was clean, I think, but the referee disagrees with Andrew Robertson. He's given a free kick to Austria miles outside the penalty box. Don't get this in. It's headed in. John Sutter heads it into his own goalkeeper David Marshall's arms, and it's a cling on, and it is 0-0 at half time. It's a really positive sign at the moment. These guys, I know we won't win this game, but it means that we will be moving on to 5 points, and the team below us are on 1, so they'll only be on 4, so they'll be a point behind us. So even though this is the last group games, Faroe Islands are playing Moldova. David Marshall. This is all has to be. A long ball. Followed by Billy Gilmore there. Finds Kevin Nesbitt, who's all alone. Nesbitt. Oh my goodness! Chris is there! No, David Oliver marking! David Oliver hasn't been marking him well tonight, Christie. As Christie almost scored, but he's hit the inside of the post. Wonder why David Oliver has not been marking Ryan Christie well tonight. It's really how. It's a Bayern player versus a Celtic player. Followed by Ryan Fraser. See, look at that, David Oliver still on Nesbitt. Nesbitt's been warming up with his boots on all night. He really knows this kick in his butt will get for me if it doesn't do nothing. Here's John McGinn. Good block from John McGinn there. And Ryan Fraser, what a turn from him. Nesbitt to Super John McGinn. Scotland are hanging on. Back to David Marshall from Robertson. David Marshall comes out of his goal. He's miles outside his goal, but the referee just continues. It's a build-up from David Marshall, as Marshall could have got this move started. Oh, and Ryan Christie. Come on. Bodies in the middle. Is that a goal kick? Yes, the goal kick's been awarded. And the Dykes got replaced by Ollie Buck. As Kevin Nesbitt's been the kind of better striker tonight. It's really how. There's only a couple of minutes time left. Hold on by John McGinn there in midfield. Probably Buck. Ryan Christie. There's only Nesbitt in the middle. Nesbitt. It's really unlucky. John Sutter doesn't do nothing. And we are through! Nesbitt celebrates! And we are through to the knockout stages of the Euros. Billy Gilmore is happy that he has played the time of his life in Scotland colours again. Him and Andrew Robertson, thank you for being here today. McKenna, Ryan Fraser played full 90 today. And there's our captain of the evening, Andrew Robertson. Our club captain will take us into the knockout stages of the Euros. They didn't really threaten David Marshall, they didn't really do anything. David Marshall was pretty covered tonight. One moment, guys, I need to mute my mic. Right guys, I'm back, we're ready. See guys, we came second in the group just behind Austria by 2 points, but that's alright. Next round, here we go. So we have a hard team to beat. We've got Finland, they're quite hard, but they've got look guys, Glenn Kilmara, Timo Pukki, and their goalkeeper is absolutely phenomenal. Jacqueline, the backup keeper, number 71 rating. I used to play for my home team in Scotland, Kilmarnock, years and years ago. So today, Stephen O'Donnell will be selected from the start today. Stuart Finlay is also getting the opportunity to play. But guys, this will be in another episode probably. Guys, I'll see you a little later. We've got to wait 30 minutes for 6 PM content. Stay safe and hug your family.